So today I want to talk about what I think is probably my biggest flaw. I have an anxiously attached attachment style. Usually I like to talk about things I feel like I have somewhat under control. For example, I feel like I'm a much happier person than I was in high school. So I'm comfortable talking about how to become a happier person. Or I feel like I have my finances under control. So I feel comfortable talking about finance. But this is something I feel like I struggle with a lot still. For those who don't know, in psychology there's this concept called attachment style, which describes how a person tends to create bonds with other people. And there's three main types. Number one, avoidantly attached. These people tend to, as the name implies, avoid their loved ones in times of conflict. So they just have trouble connecting with people. They just tend to hide out. Number two, anxiously attached. These people tend to be really clingy with their loved ones. They tend to get really anxious and feel like the world is crumbling when they are not around. And finally, number three, securely attached. These people tend to be secure in their relationships. They're able to express themselves when something is bothering them in a relationship, but at the same time, they're able to give their partners space when necessary. And one thing that I've known about myself for years is that I'm anxiously attached. And it's something I've consistently tried to work on over the years with very little progress. There are things, however, that I've come to realize about myself that may have something to do with it. For one, I tend to lose myself in romantic relationships. I just start to give up on many of my hobbies and friends. Just go all in on the relationship. What this comes with is a tendency to want to micromanage every waking moment, to have complete control over everything. And this is great if you want to run a business or you want to get schoolwork done. It's really bad in interpersonal relationships. People do not like to be micromanaged. And this is a mistake I've made on numerous occasions in the past. I'm really bad with not knowing, with the unknown. I just get really anxious. And I start to fill in the gaps with the worst case scenario every single time. For one, I'm always paranoid that people secretly hate me, or worse, they like me, but they like me less than I like them, which is often not the case. In fact, my fear of losing people has contributed to me losing people in my life. Lovers, friends, potential lovers even. These days, I try not to spill over these anxieties to another person, but every now and then, they'll splash someone that I like. And it's exhausting. It's really exhausting. I wish I could delete this part of myself.